ultra sensitive YouTube is censoring the word, for the illness that I have been talking about in multiple videos. So, if you say the word or the name of the illness, they now demonetize your videos because this is what they do. They always look for a way to censor something, you know? So from now on, I will be saying CV, and you will know what illness I mean. CV. Wow. Y'all. This is just the way it is. So, what I'm going to talk about is March Madness, which is in about 2 weeks. This is a very big event in college basketball. And, ladies and gentlemen, they are going to go forward minus the fans. Before I came here, I looked at a video on RT News of Mecca. I have never, ever, ever seen that place so empty before in my life. It was hardly no people there. That is like unheard of this time of the year when they make their pilgrimage to that location. To see it so bare and empty is just mind-boggling. And you just sit back, ladies and gentlemen, as the weeks go by, you're going to see less and less people going to church. If those ministers want church, they're going to be in a world of trouble. I don't know what's going to happen to the collection plate, y'all, because they heavily depended on that collection plate. you know, and I was looking at some of the scenarios they were putting out there, like the minister could probably go online and do something. So who knows? Who knows how they can do it? But you can best believe CV is going to break up a lot of these religious institutions around the globe. So Pastor Porkchop, he's going to have to become innovative if he wants to still get his collection plate money. That's a damn shame, y'all. I could care less about these pastors. So, ladies and gentlemen, March Madness coming up in about 2 weeks. They are now deciding to go forward with March Madness minus the fans. I have never seen this before in my life. And I've been around a lot longer than many of you. I have never, ever seen this happen. But these are the times that we are in. You're going to see a lot of entertainment events, concerts being canceled, marches and parades out here being canceled. People aren't going to be doing those things anymore in fear of gathering with people and somebody in the crowd spreading CV. They don't want that. So this came out in the Wall Street Journal. March Madness will go on, but in a worst case, without mad fans. And I know for the players, this got to be so different for them. They don't have the fans cheering them on and all the noise and everything and activities that you see at these games. You just won't be seeing that anymore. NCAA's worst case scenario for staging its March Madness tournament in a time of CV involves barring spectators from games, with players screened for illness before competing. The association chief medical officer, Brian Hanline, said in an interview with the Wall Street Journal, the men's and women basketball tournaments are slated to begin in less than 2 weeks at a time when events cancellations are piling up. in the US and abroad. But the NCAA says it is not contemplating a postponement or cancellation of its lucrative marquee event. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. So he's saying it is very difficult to cancel a championship or any other type of championship, even if it's a professional championship. It is hard to cancel those. It is very unlikely, he added, of the closed door scenario, saying the organization had worked out options A through Z to choose from. Handline also said the NCAA is looking to an advisory panel so it can actually give them guidance in the coming weeks, as things shift over CV in America. So, look like things they never had to think about before, like illnesses, they now have to consider moving forward. So, we really don't know where it's going to hit. Del Rio said, who said the panel would have biweekly calls to grapple with the data on their moving target. So these people are not even coming together for meetings. They're going to be doing conference calls. Wow. 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 Boy, it just go to show you how in fear people are. Okay, so the panel has not backed a full ban on spectators, but on Friday, Baltimore-based Johns Hopkins University hosted the first game of the Division III men's basketball tournament in an empty gymnasium. Handline said that spectator bans were not a rational strategy for the association at this moment, and that John Hopkins had acted on its own initiative. That decision was made in the school, he said. And y'all going to do the same thing. Y'all can talk in these word salad ways all you want. You're not going to have fans there. Other options on the table for the NCAA include screening players for illness, screening spectators, or focusing on messaging around citizen civility, that people should stay home if they don't feel good. That is never going to work. That's never going to work. You got people that know they are ill and they will go out and spread it anyway. I mean, you had some person do that recently. They were told to self quarantine and they went to an event and infected a bunch of people. So you can't count on people just staying home. They're just not going to do it. On Thursday, with no confirmed cases of CV in the state of Ohio, leaders barred spectators from attending the Arnold Sports Festival in Columbus this weekend on the grounds that they were coming from more than 80 countries and other parts of the US affected by the virus, and that spectators would be able to attend dozens of events and likely travel between festival locations. Dayton, Ohio hosts the Division One men's basketball tournament. First four play-in games at the University of Dayton Arena on March 17th and 18th. Interesting. Del Rio said that the NCAA advisory panel, as a body that is independent from the association, might be better able to negotiate with state officials in those scenarios. He also said that he wasn't necessarily concerned about the growing number of CV cases, as they reflected a better effort to identify sick people rather than new transmissions of the virus. All I have to say is you got to be out of your mind to go into a crowd, ladies and gentlemen, and put yourself at risk like that. It's not worth it. There is no game played on this planet where you should be opening yourself up to getting CV. You really shouldn't do it. And all I got to say is March Madness, I have never seen this happen. But these are the signs of the times that we are in. And you never can be overly cautious. Me, I have no desire to go in a crowd. I seriously don't. I don't care if I never see another crowd again. And I think this is going to force people to minus out all of these runs to fast food restaurants, runs to, picnics and stuff. You better stay away from that stuff. And just, if you want to do any grilling, grill at your house. You don't have to have large crowds of people around you. You're taking a huge risk by doing that because we are going into the big barbecue grill season. There's nothing wrong with you grilling around your house, but when you start bringing people over and you don't, even some of your family members may have this thing and not know it and may not be showing symptoms. So why take the chance? But y'all, please tell me what you think about March Madness, where they're going to move forward with the game minus the fans. Wow. It has come down to this. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.